What's up everyone, this is Kevin from Shark Tank Reviews, and today we have a super exciting review of the famous ScrubDaddy. So ScrubDaddy originally appeared in Shark Tank on season 4, episode 7, and ScrubDaddy actually made a deal with Lori for 20% of the business for $200,000. And ever since then has been absolutely blowing it up in the marketplace. In 2017 they surpassed $100 million in sales, and in November 2018 they were actually valued as a company as $170 million. So I've actually been using the ScrubDaddy for quite a while now, so I'm super excited to give my honest review of what I think about the ScrubDaddy. We're going to actually put it through some tests. I got some pots and pans right behind me right here, and we're going to give my honest review, all the pros and cons, and if it's actually worth the extra money, especially compared to those other sponges I know a lot of us have been using for years now. So let's get started with this review. Before we get started with this review, I do want to mention that Shark Tank Product Review is not sponsored nor paid by ScrubDaddy to make this review. On this channel we review all types of Shark Tank products because we really enjoy doing so, and we want to make sure as you guys as the consumer are getting what you paid for and know all the pros and cons whether this Shark Tank product is worth it or not. So if you guys really do enjoy this type of content, make sure to subscribe and hit that thumbs up button. It really does help out the channel. I'm going to have tons of more content coming your guys' way for all Shark Tank products. So let's get started with this review. So you can use the ScrubDaddy on household items such as cabinets, hardware, floors, kitchen, obviously with dishes, cutting boards, outdoor stuff, lawn furniture, swing sets, and bathroom, shower, sink, toilet. But I mostly use it for kitchen items, for doing the dishes and scrubbing pots and pans. Alright, so now we have the ScrubDaddy right here. This is actual one that I've been using for several weeks now. You can tell it's pretty dirty right here, but it's still smiling and it looks like it's in good condition. So it has the grooves up here, just kind of like to give it more grip, and also maybe when you're getting cups or if you really want to put it up against a pot and pan, you could grind it a little bit more. Overall, it's pretty firm right now just because it's not wet. So we're actually going to see it get pretty flexible right now. We're going to put the water on hot. So it flexes up. Decent amount. It still has a good amount of support and pretty rigid right now. The water is kind of a little warm. So I find this is great when I want to scrub different pots and pans, but that I don't need it completely soft. So it's actually warming up the water until it gets a lot more flexible and a lot more soft. Now if we were to transition it to more cold water, it should get more firm. So depending on what kind of application you have in order to clean, you might want it more firm. One of the big reasons why I really like this and the different firmness is for the different applications you have of cleaning something. You might need it really stiff and firm in order to really scrub something out, versus if you were to have a normal sponge, as soon as you get it wet, it's basically just soft. Even if you have it on the reverse side, it's kind of mushy, where this gives you nice support. Okay, now we're going to clean one of these pans, just oil in there. Not a lot of it's baked on, so this should be a pretty simple task. And for the most part, probably water could have got rid of this, but the normal sponge, it can still be quite a bit of a mess. So we're going to clean it with the ScrubDaddy and see how our results are. So you can see it all right there. One thing I really do like about the ScrubDaddy, it is really easy to clean. So most of that oil will come right off. Kind of switch the water around. Use that. You tell it actually looks pretty brand new, so that was a pretty easy job right there. Got all the grease off. One thing about the sponge though, it's pretty easy to clean, so you can tell there's a good amount. Got quite a bit on the side. So it's pretty easy to clean off. For other sponges, it seems like the grease or whatever you have rubbing on it actually stays on the sponge for quite a while. So I was able to get most of the grease off right here. So now I can use this for my second job. For a second job, it's going to be a lot harder. We have this caked on stuff, and it's pretty deep in the pan. I've actually used other brushes and I really cannot get this out, so we're going to try to get this one going. We're going to give a good amount of elbow grease and see if we can actually get this out with the ScrubDaddy. So you can tell right here, it actually got most of it off, and I gotta say this is really baked on. I went extremely hard on this half, trying to compare it from using a little steel rag to see how big of a difference the ScrubDaddy does versus, a normal rag right here, and we're going to see how big of a difference this is. So let's try this again. So you can see right here, overall the steel wool did a pretty good job. Maybe even just a little bit cleaner than the ScrubDaddy. But overall, I gotta say I'm very happy with the ScrubDaddy when getting baked on messes. Where I know if I were to use a normal sponge, I don't think I would be able to come close to either of these results. So far, it passes that test. So another great feature of the ScrubDaddy is the way it's designed. So even though it looks awesome and it's always smiling and happy at you, it actually has some functionality as well. So with the two eyes, you actually poke them, and this gives you a lot more grip. So you have certain applications such as when you're cleaning a glass or a mug, it's a lot easier now to get in there and swish it around, because now you have your two fingers gripping it, and it makes it a lot easier to clean those different surfaces. Then also you have the mouth right here, and even though it's always smiling at you, some more functionality. So this is kind of used for spoons or utensils. You can get in there and actually clean it on both sides. So it makes cleaning a lot easier, and one of the big reasons why I'm a big fan of the ScrubDaddy. So you can pick up the ScrubDaddy on Amazon. There's going to be a link down below in the description box if you would like to do so. It retails for $6.99 on Amazon, but I would recommend purchasing it from the stores because it will be a little bit cheaper. So I bought this one right here from Target, and it only cost me $3.69. So overall, what's my final thoughts and opinion on the ScrubDaddy, and would I actually recommend you guys spending your hard-earned money on this Shark Tank product? And I gotta say, yes. I'm a huge fan of the ScrubDaddy, and I think it is totally worth the money. You might be able to buy almost a whole pack of these normal sponges versus just one or two of these ScrubDaddies, but I gotta say it is totally worth it getting the ScrubDaddy. Number one, they last a long time. I go through one ScrubDaddy versus a whole pack of these normal sponges, and at the end of the day, they're basically just trash for those normal sponges. Well, I really like these. They're really easy to use, especially having it being firm or soft. It makes cleaning things a lot easier, and it gives me a lot more applications to use the ScrubDaddy for. Plus, it's a lot easier to grip it with the eyes and the mouth. You can clean utensils, and there's just an endless amount of possibilities for the ScrubDaddy. I know it sounds like I'm a part owner, but I'm just a really big fan of the ScrubDaddy, and it makes honestly cleaning messes in the kitchen a lot easier, and I will no longer go back to normal sponges. Even if we're comparing it to the steel wool kind of sponges, I would still recommend the ScrubDaddy. This kind of only has the one function if you really want to get it in there deep. With the ScrubDaddy, like I said, you can use it on the soft side for other applications. Well, that's it for my honest review of the Shark Tank product, the ScrubDaddy. If you guys did enjoy this video, please do make sure to smash that thumbs up button. It really does help out the channel, and also make sure to subscribe. I'm going to have tons of more videos in the future covering all Shark Tank products, so you're not going to miss out on those videos. This is Kevin from Shark Tank Reviews, signing off. Peace.